Welcome back to the Laid Back Kitchen. Today we're going to be doing chicken corn chowder, and we'll go step by step and teach you guys how to make it. Alright, first thing, get these potatoes ready. We're going to dice them up. Alright, about half-inch dices. Alright, perfect amount. Make sure you have a water, fresh cold water for them so they won't turn brown on you. All right, if they're really thick like this, you can still cut them in half. Now when you're doing potatoes, make sure that you have them running under water so all the starch will come right off. All right, that's what I do all the time. Even for mashed potatoes, make sure that you run them under water so the starch will come right off. All right. Okay. Now, if you're afraid of doing what I just did, you can cut them right straight in half. Okay. You'll have more stability. And there, you cut them in half moons. Cut them in half from there. All right. And then make your dice cut. All right. Now I saw this being done on one of the TikTok videos. I thought I'd give it a shot. Why not? You know. Cut the pepper this way. Oh, look at that. It's actually worked pretty better. Nice. Thank you. Whoever did that. Thank you. Whoever started that. Alright. So we're going to clean these out. Make sure to get all that white stuff right off. So I'm going to do it flat. See? Cut that right off. This is not what I'm going to use. So I'm going to take that, throw it in my discard bucket. Now, if you guys want to see how I did that, all right, this is all that I don't want, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my hand flat. I'm going to take the knife. Now, sometimes I use the board, have the knife flat on the board, as you can see. Then I put my pressure on the blade, on the handle. Now, what I do, keep my hand flat and just rock it back and forth, okay? It cuts right through, cleans out. Or you can even do where you cut it, slice it right off, like right here. Take it right off. Either way, whichever way is easier, you guys could do whichever one. Okay. Normally we do this right here, the way I'm doing it for chicken. So you want to cut the chicken right in half. Okay. Work better. Okay. All right. Very fine dice, as it is for a soup. Okay. Okay. Makes the soup look very nice. Okay. That's a good size. All right. I'm gonna put this right here in my other bowl container for it. That's right. Some flew away. No problem. Why not? Just watch it. Okay. Make sure I rinse any of that out either way. Okay. You guys go to any supermarket and get your ingredients. Make sure you rinse them off before any use. I rinse all these off. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be even the onions that have an outer layer. I don't care. Nowadays, you don't know what's going on, you know. So make sure you rinse them out very, very well. for the onions. Okay. Found this way better. Okay. Tip. And okay. Still got the core in there. It's pretty fine. This I'm not gonna use. Okay. Okay. Once you do this once or twice, you get a little bit more faster in it, you know. But just be careful. Just when you guys try it, make sure you be careful. Don't not cut yourself. Okay. Just take it easy. All right. That's all you need. Okay. Take up to both ends. All right. Once you guys got that, cut the onions right in half. Look at that. The outer part comes right off. Okay. Now make sure that any of this stuff comes right off, because this will get slippery, and it'll make sure the knife slide right off, and you will cut yourself. So please be careful. All right. All right. Now to cut these guys, remember, onion has the layers. You don't have to go crazy and do the whole slice down and then cut it in, slice it in half, and then it's already layered up. All you gotta do is, I'm not gonna go all the way, okay? You guys probably seen me do this in my other video, doing the burger. All right? Don't have to go like this, okay? There's no need for that. Just cut up and down. Look at that. Alrighty, in dices, okay? That's it. That's all you need to do, okay? None of all that other fancy stuff. If you want to go fancy, you can. I don't think you have to. That's all you need to do. Go right into the bowl. Okay? Same thing on the other ones. Okay? Straight down. Okay? That's it. Okay, what I'm pushing off to the side is what I'm not gonna use. What I'm gonna do with, obviously I'm gonna use these afterwards, but I'm gonna dice them up, all this stuff real quick, chop. You know, but right now these are the ones I'm worried about. Okay, doing the lines, and then, all right, there we go. Obviously, you don't get some real good ones. You obviously have made a little mistake. Bloopers, there's no problem. Quick chop, that's it. But the result always worked the same way that I've been doing it. Okay, find out where the end of the onion was. And this is the tip right here. Slice. Okay. Then go up and down to the point that I don't want to go. Okay? That is it. Alright. Put in some carrots. Alright. Tossing all these guys off. Cut off your ends. All right. Cut these off right down to half. Half again. Okay. If they're this skinny, you just gotta cut them in half. Don't have to do more, you know. All right, that's it. Put these guys so they could cook through. Cut them in half again. Get this in half again. All right. Now to cut these guys. All right. Almost the same size as the peppers. Okay. About that size is fine. Okay. You want to cut, if they're way too big like this guy, you just gonna come straight down again, you know, and that's it. All right, that's it. Now for the celery. What I'm doing here is it's called a mirepoix, okay? Okay, mirepoix is the base of almost every soup out there. Almost every soup. Okay. Cut these guys in half. Alright. You guys want to cut these down in the middle again. Alright. Bring it to the side. Cut it down again if you guys want. Or you guys could do another. Make them a little smaller if you guys want. Whichever you guys want to do, you can. And obviously the first one I did wrong, so I'm doing the same cut, the same size as the onions and the peppers and the carrots, okay? All right. Now you can make this fancy if you guys want. You don't have to. I'm just showing you guys what you can do. Okay. Sometimes this is what I do most of the time when I'm doing this soup. Most of you guys are probably wondering why I chose to do a soup instead of anything else that I've been doing. Well, right now it's cold. I live in Connecticut. It's really windy outside. Why not make a soup? You can never go wrong with soup. Okay. And I'll be doing plenty of soups too throughout the times I've been doing my videos. Okay. Again, I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed, who has viewed my videos, who has been supporting me, family, friends, anyone who has been watching me and supporting me. I thank you very much. You know, I've been asked a few times why make it. Well, a lot of people can't go out or are afraid of going out due to the COVID, you know. So I'm showing you guys, if you guys have the moment to go to the supermarket, you guys could go buy these ingredients and do them at home, you know. This is the reason why I'm doing these videos, okay? So you guys could learn and do them right at home. You'd be comfortable, you know. You can even have your kids help you out. Anyone help you out how to do these soups, you know. Everything I'm going to be showing, they're very simple, you know. From the steak seasoning that I did for the burger that I did, all the way to other sauces that I'm going to be showing you guys how to make. I'm going to be doing from scratch, so you guys could keep those in bottles or whatever, and you guys could use them in a bunch of other recipes that I'm going to be showing you guys how to make, which that's what I do. Like, if you guys remember, I made my own steak seasoning, which I still have it right here from the burger, which I use this on the fillet for the surf and turf. So I do a lot of my own seasoning from scratch. Okay, everything's a learning progress. You know, I'm still learning. You know, if you guys got any suggestions, hey, shoot them out. I would love to hear them. You know. All right, just stacking up some bacon. Okay. Now, if you guys don't want to eat bacon, you can leave it out. But nothing's better than without bacon. That's what I say. I mean, all right. Don't just go so crazy big or crazy small. Like a nice medium dice, because these guys are gonna wind up shrinking. So that size is perfectly fine. Okay. All right. About 6 to 8 slices of bacon. Perfectly fine, okay? And you guys don't have to cut them in half. You guys don't want to. I'm just doing it just because after I'm gonna use some of them as once I cook it down, get them crispy and everything. I'm gonna use them for garnish on top, right on top of the soup. All right, now we're gonna start cooking up the chicken for the chicken corn chowder ahead of time. All right, medium high heat on the pan. A little bit of olive oil. Okay. I diced up the chicken. Okay, right in the pan. All right. My salt and white pepper mix that you always use. Okay. Cook off. I'm gonna do this first, and then what I always do, I leave it on the side, and then I start doing the bacon, and in the pot, which I also got going. I got it going on medium heat, and I'm gonna use the medium heat all the way through until I start doing it, getting the cream and getting it thick and everything. Okay. Right. You guys can raise it up if you guys want. Now we're gonna get started on the bacon, okay? Do a little bit of oil. Okay? Bacon. Now I'm only cooking these down so they get crispy. All right. And then I'm gonna pull them off and set them on the side. Now add them into the soup later. So like medium, high heat, depending on your stove top. Okay. Everyone's is different. I got an electric. Okay, you guys got gas. You guys know the way you guys cook. So it's starting to smell good. All right. So now what I'm doing, all I'm doing is taking out the bacon and keeping the bacon's fat. So I'm gonna use that to saute up my veggies and everything, and now also wind up making the roux. It's a thickening agent that I use to thicken up the soups. Use it with flour. It's alright if you leave a little bit of bacon behind, it doesn't matter. As long as you got the majority of them all. Right? off to the side, okay? Now for the veggies. Throw up a little bit of the butter. Go. Okay, these guys up. Okay. Alright. Season with the salt and white pepper mix. You guys gonna hear me saying it in almost every video that I do. Please, please make sure you season almost everything that you do. Everything that you do. You're gonna see me doing it all the time. Because that's where you bring out all the flavor to everything that you're gonna be doing. Trust me. Benefit of seasoning everything, in the end, the result is gonna be awesome, okay? So what I just use is the salt and white pepper that mix that I was using almost every recipe that I do. Alright. I'm gonna saute this up so they're translucent, okay? Or almost till they're like golden brown on the edges, almost around, okay? That's where I'm gonna start adding the flour. Add your garlic at this point. Okay. You smell that fresh smell of all this, plus the bacon fat and everything, just making it bright flavor, fresh flavor. Alright. Now you guys see it's starting to sweat. That's where I want to go. Now if you guys want to go more than that, you can. So they start getting a little bit more darker brown or whatever. That's perfectly fine. Alright. So this is called sweating. Okay. Sweating, starting to take all the juices right out of the veggies, the onions, the garlic, everything just coming right up, making its own little liquid. As you see, has its own little liquid. Got the spoon to show you. Alright. There's liquid coming right out of it. Straight out of the veggies and the garlic and everything that you guys put in there, okay? Alright, just let this go about 10-15 minutes maybe. Alright, and here you start adding everything else. You start adding your the flour. You're gonna make the roux. Okay? This is what's gonna make the soup thicken up. You see it starting to suck up all the liquid. Now here you're gonna let it cook a little bit more. You see it getting all thick, starting to take all that liquid. That's what you want to see. Okay, let the flour cook off a little bit. A few minutes. It takes like 2 or 3 minutes to cook down, maybe. Okay. I love these pans. I'm gonna keep saying it throughout the whole video. I don't care. I love these pans. Wow. Alright, when you get to the point that you want, when it starts sucking up almost all the liquid, you're going to see it tighten up. As you can see it rolling around my pot. Okay? Now you're going to add your chicken stock. Alright? That's where you want it to start going, okay? All right. So I'm gonna put that away. Now I'm gonna use my spoon the whole time. All right. And let that come up to a medium boil. All right. Let it heat up. Let it do its thing. At this point, you actually start adding the thyme. Okay. All right. Mix that in. All right. Now, add your potatoes. And your corn. Won't be corn chowder without the corn. Stir that up. Now you're gonna let this boil until your potatoes become nice and tender. The way you find that out is taking one of the potatoes, and if they break, or if you take a knife and it goes right through it and it slips, perfect, okay? Also, I'm gonna add the bay leaves. I'm gonna leave the cream for last, almost last, so it starts boiling and everything, and then I'm gonna let it go from there, okay? Let the sauce thicken up and everything. As it's boiling, make sure you guys taste as it goes on, you know, so you can adjust the seasoning. Because right now I'm gonna say I need more salt and pepper. Why not? Okay. Even though I didn't even taste it, but I know my flavor how it's supposed to come out. All right. Right now it's not ready. There we go. Once it starts boiling, that's when I'm gonna start adding the chicken back in, right into the pot. Let it boil more so I can complete its cooking process, and there I'll make more of the adjustments. All right. Add your chicken at this point. So now the whole way through, the chicken should start cooking all the way through. Okay. Right in the broth. Okay, so I'm gonna stir it up a little bit, make sure all the flavors are marinating together, or marrying, how they say it. All right. I'm gonna put the lid on it. I'm gonna let it go for about 10-15 minutes, and I'm gonna check it. Now, once it starts rapidly boil, you're gonna add your heavy cream, and you're gonna turn it down. Turn your heat down to a medium. I want it not low simmering boil. It's more like a medium. Okay, let this go a little bit more. Make sure the potatoes cook. Make sure the chicken cooks. All right. Once they're closer there, then that's where I'll turn it down more to a simmer. But still, as you go, still make sure taste, add, adjust your seasonings, all that. If you guys want a little bit kick to it, you can dice up some jalapeno, throw that right in, or some cayenne pepper, whichever you guys want. Okay. In the middle of the boiling process, make sure you take off the bay leaves and add a little bit more of oregano and some more salt and pepper. That's my adjustment. Okay. Starting to get thickened really good. I still got it on a medium boil, medium level. All right. Nice and creamy. why I say while it's cooking, taste it, adjust your seasonings, and if anything, if you guys want, you also could add a little bit of black pepper if you guys want. Crushed red pepper, doesn't matter. You grind it right in, doesn't matter. Whichever you guys want to do. Okay. Just make sure, like I said, if you guys want a little bit more kick, do a jalapeno to saute the veggies when I did it the first time, or at this process right now, you can start adding cayenne pepper or a little bit of red pepper flakes. Give it a little kick if you guys want. The choice is yours. You guys can do anything to this recipe. I'm just showing you guys the basis on how to make this soup. And that's what a recipe is. It's just a basis on how to make something, anything. Recipes are just a guidelines of how to make something, and from there you guys just make it your own. That's what I'm doing here, is making my own. I'm showing you guys how to make it, and so you guys do it on your own next time. You guys can do it any way you guys want to. You guys want more different type of bacon, which I'm gonna add the bacon right now. I'm using applewood bacon. You guys could use anything. I'm using some of this bacon and I'm using it as a garnish for the soup. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Let it go for a little bit more. I'll check the potatoes and to see if they're the perfect temp, which they look like they're actually almost done. All right. First, let's check the chickens, which I know these chickens are perfectly cooked. Perfect. They're cooked through. All right. And now you can let it go boil a little bit more. Look at that. Potatoes are already good. I don't even have to look at them. They're perfect. Okay. They're already mushy. Not mushy, but they're already cooked through. Okay. They're softened. Just the way I want them. Potatoes are also a way that helps the soup get thickened as well. Okay. Because of their starch and all that stuff. As they cook, they release all their starch and everything, and they help the soup get thickened as well. Alright, chicken corn chowder. Now it's time to plate. Put it in a smaller pot for. Alright. Smells delicious. I'll tell you right now. All right, one more. All right, garnishes. Okay, some of the bacon bits. Little bit of scab. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.